Good morning, Thunder Nation. Welcome to Sports Stable. It is way too early to be here on a Friday morning, but we are happy for those of you who may have joined us. Hopefully, everyone got more sleep than probably most of these kids. We're sitting here with warm-ups, giving it a start, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. This is game one of this tournament, and we are looking forward to seeing some awake kids. So, this is my first time doing announcing, so you are unfortunately all going to have to bear with me because I was just told to do this morning. For those of you who are just joining us, or your grandkid or your kid is playing, we have this Tier 2 coach. The Tier 2 coaches are Mike Snuggs and Paul Gaverne. We've got forward lines of Isaac Everhart, Karina Frew, Wesley Hall, Brett Colley, Gavin Leon, Gage Nelson, Sam Schaefer, Anthony Serafino, Phyllis Severe, Colton Snuggs, Trevor Van Winkle, Hayden Wiseman, Jamison Cooper, Will Blasco, the Burst, on-defense, Travis Van Winkle, Colt Tollefson, Caden Swally, Wallace Dover, Marshall Kaliga. In goal, we got Dustin Adams Brown and Dylan Galaberry. We have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds until this game gets started, so we're going to go ahead and pause so we can get our affairs in order. Sorry about that, some technical difficulties. We are underway in the first. We have Sabercats in control, getting to center ice into the offensive zone. Thunder recovered in the corner. It looks like they're pushing it out. I'm still getting to know all the kids. It looks like we've got Sam Schaefer for checking in. Sabercats take control, center ice, moving towards the blue line. Dumping it into the far corner. Stopped by Dylan DeLaguerre behind the goal. William Blasco pushing it out to the blue line. Turnover at the blue line. Sabercats shot saved by Dylan DeLaguerre. Rebound in the center. Sabercats maintain possession. And it looks like Thunder finally push it past the blue line for a line change. Coming onto the ice is Colton Snuggs. Forechecking in the corner, it was Sam Schaefer with control. Sending it for a shot on goal by Hayden Wiseman, saved by the Sabercats goalie. Sabercats take control, and they clear the blue line. Pushed into the defensive zone where Jamison Cooper recovers behind the net and is starting to break out. It's like Colton Snuggs is fighting on the boards with some Sabercat players, pushing it forward along with Wesley Hall. Marshall Kaliga puts it into the corner where Sabercats are taking control of it. It is definitely 7 a.m. hockey right now. Boys got some energy, but we're a little scrambly. All right, shot on goal. That's stopped by Sabercats for a face-off to the left of the Sabercat. All right, face-off maintained by the Thunder. We just lose possession of Sabercats who are breaking out through the neutral zone. We've got Sabercat breaking towards center net, but great breakup by number 73, Karina Frew on the back check. Thunder breaking it out to the blue line. We've got Gage Nelson pushing it up towards center into the corner. And it looks like Karina's fighting for it. Sabercats take control, pushing it out of the zone. Maintained by Wallace Dover at the blue line. Caden Zwali's going to recover it in the corner, and it looks like it's a Sabercats icing. So we're going to have a face-off. Again, for those of you who are choosing to listen to me and not put me on mute, I appreciate it. Bear with me. I'll learn these kids' names here at some point in time during the season. Looks like we've got Wallace Stover on defense, Caden Zwali on the left side, number 85, who is Koa Severe on forward with number 71, Isaac Everhart, and Brett Colley on the current line. Got some good physical play against the boards. Sabercats are maintaining possession in the neutral zone. Puck held at the blue line and tipped out by Isaac Everhart into the neutral zone. Good forecheck. Still fighting in the neutral zone. Sabercats maintaining possession, pushing it into the offensive zone. Caden Zwali with a nice forecheck. Sabercats get control and pushing it deep into the Thunder zone where Marshall Kaliga is fighting for the puck. We got a breakout to the blue line where Sabercats take control once again. Neutral zone play is very frenetic right now. Both teams are still trying to find their legs on this early morning. Thunder push it into the offensive zone where it is recovered by the Sabercats defense. Breaking it out against the far wall. and back behind the net again by the defense. SaberCats begin their breakout along the blue line where they got some good Thunder forecheckers trying to keep it in. SaberCats into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. 2-on-4. Good defense by Travis Van Winkle. Got a fighting on the board, multiple Thunder. One SaberCat goes behind the net. We've got Travis Van Winkle moving it up, and then Trevor Van Winkle, his brother, pushing it out of the zone. Sam Schaefer on the forecheck in the corner. He is assisted by Will Blasco, who takes a big hit. Excuse me, that was not Blasco. That was... I have no idea. I'll figure it out in a minute. Van Winkle in the defensive zone, recovering the puck, pushed it up to Burst. Burst on the first fighting for the puck. Puck comes out to the SaberCats in the offensive zone. Van Winkle's pushing it up the boards once again. Colt Tollefson takes control, pushes it out across the blue line. SaberCats recover. Great forecheck by Hayden Wiseman. Centers it to Will Blasco, who gets a shot on goal. Great save by the goaltender. Puck goes out of play. We got to stop it in the face-off. Wow, that was a great play by. It's a great centering pass, and Blasco was set up nicely in the slot. Nice save by the goaltender. All right, we've got Wesley Hall taking the face-off, won by the Thunder. Maintaining the blue line is Gavin Leon at the point. Fight along the boards, and SaberCats break out. Looks like we got a puck rush. SaberCats get to it. Great check in the corner by Wallace Dover. Got a puck battle going on. In the corner, won by Wesley Hall, who pushes it out. Gets the blue line and start a forecheck. Will Blasco's ahead of everybody going in the corner. He's got a centering pass if he can get there. Great fight. He's holding on to it. He sends it to the center for a shot by Wesley Hall, which is blocked. Once again, shot by Wesley Hall, which is also blocked. Wes is a beast on the forecheck right now and trying to keep that puck inside the zone. Unfortunately, SaberCats get it out. Once again, great forecheck by Wesley Hall, who causes a turnover, and the puck is deep in the SaberCats territory. Blue line held by Karina Frew, who gets it in deep. Haynes Wallace holding a point. Looks like Colton Snuggs has a shot from the center hash, but it is blocked by SaberCats. Great hit by number 84, Marshall Kaliga, to disrupt the breakout by the SaberCats. Hayden Wally gets control. Clears the blue line. And we're back to some neutral zone fighting. Colton Snuggs throws it into the center where Thunder get control of it. Looks like number 29, Jamison Cooper, pushes it back behind the goal. Unfortunately, SaberCats take control and push it back out. Marshall Kaliga sends it back into their zone. We got some continued back and forth action here going on. Not a whole lot of pretty passes. We've got some pretty good hits. Great puck knockdown by Anthony Serafino. Tries to get a shot on goal. Looks like it's blocked by the defense. Blue line's held by Gage Nelson. Great job. Gets it over to Isaac Everhart, who sends a shot from just south of the blue line. Nice save by the SaberCats.
Yep, no problems yet.
We're doing good. All right. Another face-off in the offensive zone. Looks like we're going to have Koa Severe, Sam Schaefer, and Brett Hawley on the face-offs with Colt Tollefson and Travis Van Winkle on defense. SaberCats take possession of the puck, push it out of the zone, forecheck. Sabercats get a shot. It goes wide in the corner. They maintain possession of the blue line. Up, they lose the blue line. Sam Sheffer's throwing forward check in on those Sabercats, who just simply dump it in the corner. Van Winkle takes it behind the net, and he's trying to push it out up along the boards. Thunder get it to center ice. Number 85. Kosevir's forechecking. Sam Schaefer gets control in the slot, takes a shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Maintaining possession. We got the puck behind the net. Sam Schaefer again forechecking behind. Maintains control. He's holding behind, sends it in front, and covered up by the goalie. That was some great forechecking by Sam Schaefer. We got a line change on a face-off. Looks like we got our next line coming out. We got Wesley Hall, Trevor Van Winkle, and Braxton Burst. On defense, we have Wallace Stover, Sabercats take possession on 2-on-1s. Nice pass. Shot. Sabercats score. 6-18 in the first. Unfortunately, that was just a nice 2-on-1 play by the Sabercats. He took advantage of the defenseman who went down. Thunder will recoup on the next line. Looks like after the next face-off, we're going to have Karina Frew, Will Blasco, and Gage Nelson. Oh, see, that's Hayden White. Sabercats push the puck forward after the faceoff. Thunder maintain control and push it in the offensive zone down in the corner. Sabercats recover. It's where it's immediately turned over. Will Blasco steals it, gets a shot on the goal, recovers a shot, sends it in front for a shot that goes wide. Puck hits the boards and is moving out to center at this point. And it looks like Sabercats offside, but took a shot right at the blue line. We're going to have an offside and a face-off at center ice. Staying on this line right now is still going to be Hayden Wiseman, Will Blasco, and Karina Frew. On defense, Marshall Kaliga and Travis Ramsey. Face-off won by the Sabercats. We maintain control of the ice. Puck turned over to the Thunder, and it's turned over again to fight at the neutral zone, continuing. No one really has possession. Jamison Cooper gets control, pushes it into the Sabercats zone, who quickly turn and ice the puck. Calls for another face-off and a line change. Looks like we got Colton Snuggs, Isaac Everhart, and Jamison Cooper on the forward lines, Colt Tollefson and Travis Van Winkle on defense. Face-off won by the Sabercats, who push it out. Thunder can't keep the zone, but maintain possession. Jamison Cooper crossing the blue line with a nice pass. Colton Snuggs push it in the corner. Nice forecheck. Travis Van Winkle's holding it on a pinch in the corner. Isaac Everhart's doing a little forecheck in there, but the Sabercats are breaking out. We got a one-on-one shot from Sabercats that goes wide, and a battle on the boards. We got the puck covered up by Dylan De La Bear, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty on Colt Tollefson. Looks like it's a 2-minute penalty for interference. Colt took a run at a kid down in the corner after a hit as the kid came in on the blue line, and it looks like he's going to sit for 2 minutes, and Sabercats are going to be on the power play. All right, we've got Anthony Serafino taking the face-off on a short-handed man down. Sabercats win the face-off and maintain possession. Attempt to take a shot from the blue line, but number 34, Gage Nelson, steals it. He takes it away on a 1-on-2, gets a shot on goal. Oh, that puck was loose, but unfortunately they were not able to get it in. Sabercats are quick on the offense on a 2-on-2 breakout. Loses the puck just inside the blue line. And we got Anthony Serafino does a nice job getting retained and throwing it down for a quick line change. Now coming out, we got Gage Nelson, Hayden Wiseman on offense. We got Travis Van Winkle and Marshall Pulig on defense. Van Winkle blocks a shot in the slot, and the puck is cleared once again. Our first 50 seconds of this penalty kill is going pretty good for the Thunder. Not a whole lot of actual offense out of the Sabercats. Once again, they get the puck in deep, but no forecheck. Thunder are able to clear the blue line, and they're offside for another face-off. We got 3:36 left in the first period, 52 seconds left in the penalty kill, and a new fresh line. Will Blasco will be taking the face-off, along with Klosevere, Wallace Stover, and Caden Zwalla will be finishing off the penalty kill. Deep into the Sabercat zone where it sits behind the net. 40 seconds left in the penalty kill. Some forechecking by Will Blasco. Doesn't disrupt the breakout by the Sabercats, who get it in through center ice and dump it in deep. One forechecker moving in. Puck goes into the center of the ice on a tip to the Sabercats, who cannot maintain control, but get a beautiful pass to the slot that's knocked just wide. Blue line defenseman sends a shot wide of the net. Over to the opposite blue line, he's able to maintain. Caden Wallace captures the puck behind the net, attempts to push it up the boards unsuccessfully. Wallace Stover intercepts. He's unsuccessful getting it. We're still fighting the boards. Sabercats maintain shot by number 12. Easy save by De La Bear in a face-off, and the penalty has expired. Great penalty kill, Thunder. New line coming on. Looks like we're going to have Wesley Hall taking this face-off. He's going to be anchored by number 41, Gavin Leon, Travis Van Winkle, playing defense, and Anthony Serafino, and Karina Frew coming back out. Looks like coach is still trying to identify his lines, but it's a face-off win for the Thunder. Push it up the boards. Sabercats put it back behind the goal. Maintain control, but get a shot on from the point. Easy shoulder save by Dylan De La Bear. Thunder fighting for the puck in the corner. Anthony Serafino takes it over the slot, pushes it past the forechecker, and the breakouts occurring in the center ice. Wesley Hall gets control, but a nice shoulder check from Sabercats leads to a turnover. Sabercats retreating to their defensive zone with some nice forechecking by Wesley Hall. I don't think they know how much of a honey badger he can be, but they maintain control and are working on their breakout. Bad pass leads to a turnover. Sabercats overreact and just send it down for an icing. And we're going to have another line change. We got 1 minute, 43 seconds left in the first period. I'm finally awake at this point in time. It's nice and crispy in here. Looks like the boys have woken up as well. And girl. All right, so at defense, we've got number 84, Marshall Kaliga. We've got Travis Van Winkle, and then face-off is lost by the Thunder forwards, Jamison Cooper, Colton Snuggs, and Isaac Everhart, but they maintain possession in their zone. Forechecking action against the boards. And that puck's now behind the net. We got some continued action back there. Sabercats get control and start their breakout. They get the blue line and get the neutral zone. And they push it in deep to the Thunder offense. The puck's now behind the net, and Marshall Kaliga starts to push it out the far boards. Jameson Cooper's going to take possession of the puck in the neutral zone. He takes a soft check at the blue line, but gets the puck in deep, where Isaac Everhart's doing some forechecking. Isaac reverses the puck, gets it to Cooper, who sends it out to the blue line to Kaliga, who's going to take a shot from the point, and blocked by the SaberCats. Cole Tollefson keeps it on the far blue line and throws it in deep again. SaberCats send it back around the boards and to the opposite side. Bad pinch by Cole Tollefson. I could say that he's my kid, leads to 2-on-1. And great back check by all Thunder players who were able to disrupt that 2-on-1 opportunity. But the SaberCats maintain possession in the Thunder offensive zone. We've got a 2-on-1 in front of the net, and shot blocked by number 84, Marshall Kaliga. Cole Tollefson takes control of the puck, is trying to push it out of the zone. It's turned over to the SaberCats, who again have a 2-on-1. Nice shot from the center slot, great save. And that is the end of the first period. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to take a quick break here while we have our intermission. Yeah, so any of those who are watching, we had a significant camera difficulty when the camera fell off the tripod, but we're starting the second period right now while we're trying to hand, so bear with us while we work through this. In the second period, looks like Thunder are taking over in the offensive zone. Travis Van Winkle holds the blue line, sends the puck behind the net where Wesley Hall recovers it. Stick handles around Saber defenseman who sends it out to the point. Okay. Marshall Kaliga sends it back in deep where nice centering pass to Jameson Cooper, who maintains possession. SaberCats take over on a blocked shot attempt and are starting to break out on a 2-on-1. Nice back check by Wesley Hall, who gets control, pushes it forward to Jameson Cooper, is fighting behind the net. Wesley Hall again with the puck in the corner, centering pass to Cooper, is stopped at the last second by a SaberCats defenseman stick lift. Forechecking behind the net. SaberCats start their breakout. Anthony Serafino intercepts the pass at the boards, takes a hit in the corner. SaberCats again sitting around the corner where the puck is pinched in by Cole Tollefson. SaberCats stick it and send it back down. It's not going to be far enough for icing. Anthony Serafino takes over. Tries to send the puck back out. Change of possession to the SaberCats, who have possession in the neutral zone. Gain the offensive line and attempt a shot that goes wide. bring it through, forecheck-in or back-check-in, gets them to turn it over. SaberCats lose control of the zone, quickly reestablish possession, send it behind the net. Puck is recovered behind the net by Colt Tollefson, who's pushing it up the far boards. Battle to the blue line. SaberCats lose control by a nice stick check by number 41. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Oh, that's Gavin. Sorry. And they're maintaining possession, but not really doing a whole lot in the offensive zone. We got a quick line change. SaberCats have control of the puck in the offensive zone. Get a nice soft shot from the slot. Easy save by De La Bear. Skiggs Wally tries to push it up the boards. SaberCats are holding the blue line, eventually lose that battle and retreat to neutral ice where they reset up. Thunder going for a line change where Burst comes on for Serafino. Dover's back on defense with Wally. Number 70, Trevor Van Winkle, goes into the corner to fight for the puck. Isaac Everhart is battling. Nice stick by Wallace Dover to intercept the centering pass, but SaberCats are able to maintain the blue line and send them in deep. Thunder trying again. Looks like Hayden Zwally gets the puck out of the zone, but SaberCats maintain possession to the neutral zone and start their offensive rush again. Number 20, the SaberCats stick handling around the defense, loses control of the puck, and Thunder able to clear the zone. We got some nice aggressive forecheck by Sam Schaefer through the neutral zone. Marshall Kaliga recovers the puck, taking it behind his own net, starting his own breakout with a big hit from the SaberCats on Marshall. Both those kids are about equal size, so it's pretty decent fair play there. Puck into the far end of the SaberCats zone, no icing. They take possession and they send it back down into the offensive zone where Travis Van Winkle recovers it and sends it back behind the goal to quickly sends it back up. Hayden Wiseman on the forecheck behind the SaberCats net. Sam Schaefer battling there for the puck with him. SaberCats maintain possession. Get it out of the zone, but a nice stick by Van Winkle. SaberCats have maintained possession. Get a shot. Corner post. That was a laser from the far circle. 2-0. With 10:06 left in the second. All in all, kids are playing pretty good. That was just a nice shot. Perfectly placed, top corner. Not a whole lot anybody can do about that one. All right, we got fresh legs on the ice. We got Wesley Hall taking the face-offs. We got Costa here on the wing, and Brett Cawley on the opposite wing. Defense, we got Cole Tollefson out there with Wallace Dover. Wesley Hall takes a shot on goal from the far low angle shot in the corner. Goes wide. Is able to maintain possession. Shot attempt blocked once again. A little bump action on the corner. Blue line held by Colt Tollefson. Brett Hawley gets it, of course, across the board, gets it to Dover, who takes a shot. It's off the mark behind the net. We got a centering pass to Wesley Hall that deflects and goes back into the corner. Puck pushed up the boards. Thunder maintain possession, send a soft centering pass. Gets to Wesley Hall, who's unable to maintain control and get a decent shot attempt. We got a bad clearing attempt. Great shot by Wesley Hall, who sends it high and wide. Puck maintained by Thunder. Nice centering pass. Thunder are doing a good job. This line's doing a great job of maintaining possession in the offensive zone. Once again, unfortunately, Dover's not able to hold the blue line, and we got a 2-on-1 SaberCats pushing back the other way. We got a nice stick by Colt Tollefson breaking up that play, and the forwards collect it and immediately switch to the breakout. Karina Friz moves the puck in deep. SaberCats take over. Close Severe's forechecking in the far boards where he's assisted by Karina. That's a big kid though. SaberCats defenseman's a little bit bigger than both of them. He pushes it out to center. Caden's Wally's going back into the defensive zone to get the puck, but aggressive forecheck by the SaberCats leads to a little battle in the corner. A couple players going down in the far corners. SaberCats are maintaining possession on the board. Marshall Kaliga starts to break out, gets it out to the offensive zone. The SaberCats take over again. Marshall once again collects the puck, dangles around a couple SaberCat forecheckers, gets to the blue line, and he's moving in the offensive zone. Loses control of the puck, Thunder maintains possession. Soft shot on goal from Wesley Hall. Easy save for the SaberCats goalie. Serafino's got it in the boards. Comes a centering pass. SaberCats take over, but an errant pass leads to the Thunder maintaining possession. Colton Snubbs is taking it in. Sends it behind the net. Jamison Cooper's centering attempt goes nowhere, where SaberCats take it over. Got Van Winkle, nice stick check, gets it, pushes it back up. Thunder get the zone, but they are called offside. We got a line change at 7:01 here in a second. And thank you for bearing with us. It looks like we got our tripod fixed, so hopefully we can get you back online where you can see everything. John did a nice job of getting us. All right. Okay. Quick face off. Thunder get control. Turn it over to the SaberCats who get the blue line and push it in deep. Looks like we had a goalie change in the last few minutes. New Thunder goalie Dustin Adams-Brown taking over in the middle part of the second period. Welcome to high school hockey, Dusty. Nice save by Dusty with a blocker sending it into the corner. Thunder get control of the puck. We got a breakout attempt coming up on the close boards. Travis Van Winkle pushes it out to the neutral zone. SaberCats just send it back into the corner. SaberCat forecheckers are maintaining possession. Nice stick by Trevor Van Winkle, and he pushes it back out. SaberCats maintaining possession of this puck and get the Thunder zone. And just throw it into the corner where Van Winkle goes back to collect it. Ooh, looks like that bounced off somebody's boot. And nice job by Sam Schaefer to push it past the defense. He's taking it through the SaberCat defense. 1-on-4, gets around the corner. Has a nice shot from a far slot, but it was an easy save for the goalie. We got a face-off and a line change. Looks like we're going to have Will Blasco, Wesley Hall, and Hayden Wiseman. Nope, looks like Hayden Wiseman, Isaac Everhart. All right, SaberCats win face-off. They push in the offensive zone. In the offensive zone, send it back in, send it into the corner. They're maintaining possession. Nice defensive work by the Thunder. They get it out of the zone. Idimina is back in. Back out in center ice where Isaac Everhart takes control. Gets it to Will Blasco, sends a shot. Nice save by the SaberCat defense. There's a little bit of screen there. That one actually had a chance. Blasco centering pass. Sticked away by the SaberCat goalie. Defense sends it behind the net. Blasco's just being ornery as all heck, and he's keeping the puck in the zone pretty much by himself. Sends a shot attempt in. It's blocked by a defenseman. SaberCats get it out. Oh, we've got a breakaway. Number 22 SaberCats shoots it wide, but they maintain possession in the corner. Thunder got lucky there. Quick break out. Caught the defenseman. Quick step behind, but nice shot attempt that went wide. Wallace Dover takes over for the Thunder in the defensive zone, pushes it forward to Will Blasco, who sends it forward to I have no idea who that is. I'll figure it out in a minute. Unfortunately, it's turned over in a corner. That was Hayden Wiseman. His jersey is just hard to read for me. I apologize. Sabercats take a shot. First save by Dustin Adams-Brown. Unfortunately, it's right off the center of his face mask. He looks no worse for the wear. Caden Zwally's fighting for the puck. Thunder get control and are attempting to keep it. We got Caden Zwally intercepts a weak shot attempt, and he's pushing it out of the zone and sends it down. Unfortunately, he did not have the red line, so that is going to be a Thunder icing and a line change. We're back with 3:28 in the second period. Sabercats win the face-off and keep the puck in the corner. Attempted to do some passing from behind the net. Nice stick by Thunder defense. Breaks up a centering attempt. Thunder defenders fighting for the puck in the corner, and they are able to clear the zone. Some fancy stick work leads to nothing but a turnover to the Thunder. Anthony Serafino pushes it forward to the neutral zone. Sabercats take over. Our stick handling their way out of the zone. Nice check by Marshall Kaliga. A great stick by Travis Winkle breaking up a pass attempt. Sabercats take a shot, which is blocked in the slot by Marshall Kaliga. And puck comes out. Sabercats still have control at this point, but it looks like they are offside. All right, it's a game. Thunder down 2-0 with 2 minutes 27 seconds left in the second. Completely able to come back. Kids look good. We got some good lines, put some good pressure. Looks like we've got face off in a neutral zone just outside of the Thunder defense, where the Sabercats get possession and send it in the corner. So Thunder defense is trying to move the puck out from their zone. We've got we get the neutral zone, but we turn the puck over and back in it goes behind Dustin Adams-Brown. Errant centering pass almost leads to a scoring attempt by the Sabercats, who have it at the blue line. Quick shot attempt is blocked by the Thunder defense. We're able to take over and get out of the zone. Sabercat defense. A little scrambly centering attempt tries to get over to Koa Severe. Unfortunately, he's unable to get a stick on it. Sabercats take over, and they just ice the puck. So we don't have another face-off with 1:19 left in the second. All things considered, for first game, it being 7 a.m., I think the kids are playing pretty good together. Looks like we're going to have Wesley Hall taking the face-off with Jamison Cooper and Colton Snubbs. On defense, Caden Zwally and Wallace Dover. Thunder lose the face-off but maintain possession in the offensive zone. Wesley Hall holds a line but unfortunately loses it. Caden Zwally back to the defensive zone to recover it, sends it back up. We're going to fight for the puck at the blue line. Thunder break out the neutral zone where the Sabercats take possession. Dover fighting on the blue line for possession. Puck intercepted by Jamison Cooper. Oh, it's right at the blue line. He had a nice chance if he could have kept that. Pushes the puck in deep. Wes Hall on a forecheck. Jamison Cooper's trying to push the ball. Takes a bump behind the net. We We got some forechecking by Jamison Cooper on the breakout. SaberCats take neutral zone. Ford moves it up, takes a weak shot. Easy blocker save by Dustin Adams-Brown. Puck is behind the corner. We got 19 seconds. Oh, Wally just took a hit from behind. Looks like that's going to be a boarding call on the SaberCats. We've maintained possession. We've got a delayed penalty. And they touch up in 5 seconds. Looks like Caden Zwally's no worse for wear. SaberCats taking a 2-minute penalty for boarding with 5 seconds left in the second. So we'll have, barring a fantastic face-off win shot and save, Thunder will have 1 minute 55 seconds of power play to start off the third. We've got Sam Schaefer, Blasco, and Hayden Wiseman on offense, with Caden Zwally and Travis Van Winkle playing defense. Face-off won by Thundercats. You take it. We got shot from the blue line, goes wide, and that is the end of the second period. Stand by with us here in a minute, and we'll start the third. And actually, I think that we're probably going to get an ice cut right here. So players are going to be leaving the ice here in a second. So it looks like we're probably going to have a nice intermission. I believe it's going to be about 15 minutes, and we'll be back with you here in a little bit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the third. Sorry about that. We are underway in the third period of this first game. Thunder have control of the neutral zone, get the puck into the offense, and send it in deep. Thunder maintaining control behind the net. We've got Gage Nelson sending it out to the point. Marshall Kaliga sends it back in deep behind the net. Anthony Serafino sends it back out to the blue line where we got a shot from Travis Wendell goes wide into the far corner. Kaliga sends it back in. Soft floater center goes to the far corner where the SaberCats just panic and they send it down with icing his way up. Kaliga takes it in the corner. We're going to puck battle along the boards. We're going to break it out into the neutral zone. Unfortunately, two Thunder tripped over each other in the neutral zone. Kaliga has possession but quickly loses it. Oh, we got a bad line change here. We got SaberCats coming in. Oh, thankfully they were offside. And the Thunder are able to get control of the puck in the neutral zone. Moving it up into the close boards, we have Karina Frew, who drops it off for Isaac Everhart, who attempts a centering pass, but it is sent back out. Colt Tollefson's going to retrieve it back behind the red line. Still in goal, we got Dustin Adams-Brown. Colt's breaking it out to the blue line, gets center ice, and is pushing in the offensive zone. He stick hands around one, shoots, and scores! Coast to coast with a goal. Colt Tollefson with a coast-to-coast goal, 200 feet, dekes through everybody and sends that top shelf to make it a 2-1 game, shorthanded with 13-11 left in the second. We have a game. All right. Sorry, that's my kid, so I get to be a little excited. All right, on the face-off, we got number 71, Isaac Everhart taking it. He quickly wins it. We have Gavin Leon gets control of the puck at the defense, sends it to the neutral zone. Thunder have a little bit of energy now. Number 71, Isaac Everhart's forechecking into the corner. Oh, Will Blasco gets it in the top slot, takes a shot, but a quick stick by the SaberCats leads to the puck going out of play and a face-off to the right of the Thunder goaltender. We got a line change. We got Sam Schaefer coming on with Hayden Wiseman, Will Blasco at defense, Wallace Diller, and Caden Wally are holding the blue line. 12:50 in this third period. And we got a face-off win by the SaberCats who try to chip it up the boards to get it to the neutral zone. Dover retreats to the defense to try and recover it, gets it behind his blue line. There's an aggressive two SaberCat forecheck. Thunder are able to, oh no, they turned it over. We got SaberCats in the slot, but nice stick check by Wiseman. Will Blasco gets it and gets it out of the zone. Oh, and the puck is out of play into the Thunder bench. That could have been ugly. That was some nice work by the Thunder forwards. Getting that offensive opportunity broken up. Looks like we're going to have a face-off at center, taken by Sam Schaefer. Puck drop. Sam wins the puck. Wallace Dover takes control, and he is tripped from behind. We have a delayed penalty. Thunder maintain possession, and SaberCats touch up. We are going on the power play. We got 12:09 left in the third period. It's a great opportunity to tie this game up. The line change coming up, and it looks like our power play forwards are going to be Jameson Cooper, Wesley Hall, and Colton Snuggs. On defense, Travis Van Winkle and Marshall Kaliga. Let's see what we can do here. Wes Hall's taking a face-off. Face-off looks like it was won by the SaberCats, and a quick clear all the way back behind Dustin Adams-Brown. Kaliga recovers the puck, spins around the defender, and is starting to break out behind the net. Nice moves, gets it to Jameson Cooper along the far boards, who sends it to center ice. Puck is intercepted by SaberCats and dumped back in behind Dustin Adams-Brown. Kalia again maintains possession, sends it on the far boards over to Snugs. Nice pass over to Jameson Cooper in center at neutral zone, but it is intercepted and sent back down. Puck around the far boards. Cooper one more time. He takes a soft hit. SaberCats again send it back down. We are not getting anything going in the first minute of this power play. SaberCats send it in. That's about 5 miles high and 5 miles wide of the net. No threat there, but they have had possession this entire power play. They're going to puck fight in neutral zone on the close boards. Looks like Colt Thompson stick handles. He gets the puck in the far corner. He sends center ice. Nice shot from Wes Hall on a centering pass. Puck is cleared out by the SaberCats, and it looks like Gavin Leon recovers the puck behind the net. Gavin's pushing the puck up to the blue line. He's got it at center ice. He gets the red line and sends it into the far corner. It's intercepted. Stick knocked down by Colt. It softly goes on goal to Dustin Adams-Brown, who sends it over to his defenseman. Puck goes out to Gage Nelson, who gets the blue line, gets it in deep. Stick handles around one SaberCat, but not the second. Colt's offering some support there, but the puck skirts out into the neutral zone where Gavin Leon again sends it back in. The power play is over, and SaberCats are at full strength. Anthony Serafino gets control in neutral zone, stick hands around a SaberCats defender and gets the blue zone. Attempted centering pass is broken up. Looks like Wallace Stover holds the blue line and maintains possession, but SaberCat defender sends it all the way to the length of the ice, and we will have an icing with 9:39 left in the third period. Well, all things considered, third period's going on relatively well. We got a lot of energy out of the boys. They are pushing pretty hard. They are making much better passes and getting those things to connect. Looks like we're going to have Hilla Severe in the face-off with Trevor Van Winkle and Mr. Burst. I forgot his first name, so I apologize if any of his family is there. Another icing by the SaberCats, so we're going to do this one more time. Same lines. Braxton. It's Braxton Burst. I apologize. Braxton. All right. Face off to the left of the SaberCats goalie with 9:22 left in the third. Hilla Severe taking the face off. We got a face off win by the Thunder, who maintain possession along the boards, but it's turned over and they lose the zone. Puck's pushed forward into the Thunder defense. Caden Zwally recovers the puck behind the goal, pushes up the board. SaberCats are unable to maintain control, and it's all the way back behind their goaltender. Aggressive forecheck by the Thunder is leading to a slight puck battle. They turn it over, and we've got Marshall Kaliga. Takes a big hit at the blue line, but pops right back up. Looks like we're going to just be offside. We're going to have a face-off here with 8:45 in the third. We've got a line change coming up. We've got Hilla Severe's taking that face-off with Breck Hawley and Isaac Pepperhart. On defense, Kaliga and Van Winkle. Kaliga stops and sends it to the high slot. Shot on goal by number 75, Breck Hawley. We're going to have another face-off here. That was a great scoring opportunity. Nice job pushing from the blue line to the high slot where a nice shot. Nice save by the SaberCats defense. Or SaberCats goaltender. Hilla Severe again taking the face-off. Same line as before. SaberCats win the face-off, push it up the far boards. Pinch attempt, unable to keep it in the zone, and SaberCats are breaking out. They're offside and retreat to the neutral zone to reset up. Thunder get control of the puck and push it in. Nice forecheck, shot attempt wide of the goal. Sabercats push it back behind the net to the far boards where Van Winkle gets it, sends it on goal. Pad save to the corner by their defense. Paliga maintains the blue line. Beautiful job. Holds it in twice, but not the third time. Looks like Travis Van Winkle takes possession of the puck, pushes it out of the center defense, and we are right back in the offensive zone. Quick line change. We got Gavin Leon, and looks like Hayden Wiseman taking over. Colt Tollefson takes control of the puck. Puck is turned over and goes into the far corner. Gavin Leon with a check. That looks like that's going to be a penalty on Mr. Leon. They're both going towards the puck. Looks like Gavin got a little bit on his shoulder, so we're going to have a penalty. Let's see what the call is. All right, we're going to have holding call. Don't know for sure, but he's going to be serving Thunder on a penalty kill. On penalty kill, we've got Colt Tollefson, Sam Schaefer, Wallace Stover, and Hayden Wiseman. Oh, looks like we're taking another penalty. So it looks like it's a major penalty assessed to Leon because we're sitting somebody else in the box. Sabercats win the face-off. Puck is taken over by Dover in the slot. Wiseman gets control of the puck, sends it forward to Schaefer in the neutral zone. Thundercats take over. I keep calling them Thundercats. Sabercats. My apologies. They have it in their defensive zone. But this doesn't look like a power play for them. Colt Tollefson takes control of the puck, sends it in deep behind the net before checking behind the net. Thunder begin their breakout. Sabercats begin their breakout and have the neutral zone. Hayden Wiseman in the forecheck as they enter the neutral zone. Centering pass broken up by Wallace Dover, who sends it the length of the ice for a nice clear. 6:25 left in the period. 1 minute and 10 seconds under penalty kill. Thunder maintain possession in the offensive zone. Doing a great job before checking down man. Got 2-on-1 in the corner. Oh, Hayden Wiseman puts a shoulder into the center of the check, but evidently the referees felt that was a little too aggressive of a hit, and they are sending him to the box for what can only be classified as hockey. So we're going to be down 2 men. We're going to have a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Swapping up the defense, we've got Van Winkle, Paliga, and Jamison Cooper. We got a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. It is 6 minutes left in the third period. Referees are talking to our scorekeepers a little bit. Looks like they're fixing some clock issues. And the face-off. Puck is dropped. Thunder win the face-off and send it to the neutral zone. Sabercats have possession neutral zone, working in. They get the blue line, but they are offside. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. 5-on-3 control, and they're offside. Let's do it again. 5:55 left in the game. Jamison Cooper at the face-off. Puck's dropped. Sabercats take possession. They're in the neutral zone. They push it forward. Sabercats get the blue line, deke around. Nice shot, great save. Great clear by Jamison Cooper. Puck's out of his zone. Nice job by the Thunder defense there. Sabercats get the blue line again. They're stick handling. 1-on-3. Oh, that was a nice shot by number 8 of the Sabercats. Just over the left side of Dustin Adams Brown for a goal. It is now 3-1 for the Sabercats. He was cutting left, turned back, shot right. It just went over the left glove of Dustin Adams Brown. 1 penalty's over. All right, we've got Wesley Hall taking the face-off, anchored by Colton Snuggs. Looks like Caden Zwally's on the left side, and Wallace Dover's playing strong D. Puck one forward. Looks like the Thunder taking. Oh, we lose control and turn it over to Sabercats, who are on the offensive. Dover pushes it forward, fighting along the boards. So we got 3-on-3 fight, and they are unable to maintain the zone. Aggressive forecheck by Colton Snuggs pushes them into their own defensive zone. There's 5 minutes left in this game and 46 seconds left in this penalty. Caden Zwally gets control on the far boards and sends it back in. Good job on the penalty kill. Sabercats throw it around the boards where they encounter Colton Snuggs, who slows them down. 1-on-3 Sabercat offense. Going in the corner. Puck taken by Wesley Hall, who reverses it. Wallace Dover takes control on the near boards. Takes it up the boards to center ice. He's 1-on-3. Wallace cuts the center. Attempts a shot attempt that's blocked, but it goes behind the corner. We're killing time. That's what we need to do. Wes Hall pushes the Sabercat down, gets possession 1-on-2, has the puck behind the net. He takes the centering pass. Oh, that was a beautiful centering pass to Colton Snuggs. Unfortunately, couldn't do nothing with it. Puck comes out to neutralize the Colt Allison sends it over to Will Blasco, who's cutting up. Blasco gets his own, sends it in on goal. Quick stop by the goaltender. It's 3-1 with 4 minutes left in the third. Thunder completing their line change. And 2 Sabercat players just fell over. That's fun. All right, we got Anthony Serafino on the wings. Karina Fruit with a face-off. And Will Blasco. Comes out center ice. We got a break away from the Sabercats. 1-0. Great back check by Travis Winkle. Stick with the last second. Beautiful back check, able to catch it at the last second. Puck comes out on the center ice. We have Travis Winkle has possession of the puck, gets it to the forwards. Puck is turned over, and Sabercats enter back in. Good stick by the defense. We've got the Thunder maintain control behind the net, starting their breakout, chipped it up the far boards. Puck gets out to Karina Frew, who's moving to the neutral zone. Blasco takes possession and tries to throw it in deep. Gets it in behind the Sabercat goaltender, and they're going for a quick line change. Coming onto the ice, we've got Isaac Everhart, Marshall Kaliga, and Gage Nelson. Sabercats have it on offense. They're spinning behind the rim. Oh, nice centering spot broken up by Anthony Serafino. He drops that. We've got number 34 moving down. Oh, good cut off by the Sabercat defense. Caden Swally's fighting, trying to get back on defense. Sabercats maintain possession. They're pushing it forward. Big hit. Nice pass. We've got, a shot tipped and just wide by the Sabercats. We got lucky there. That nearly went in. Puck goes back into the Sabercats defensive zone, where their defense attempts to clear it out. Galega gets control of the puck but loses it. Now we got a 2-on-1. Nice shot wide by the Sabercats. Puck in the corner. We got 2 minutes left in this game. We're down 2 goals. Thunder got to put something together at this point in time. All right, Isaac Everhart gets it out of the zone, loses control at the blue line, regains possession, sends it to the center. We've got Thunder forwards pushing it in. And unfortunately, they are unable to get the zone. Sabercats get the Thunder blue line. Shot attempt stopped by Justin Adams Brown, pushed to the corner. Second shot attempt, quick stick back in the corner. Third shot attempt, quick stick into the corner. Dover wraps it around the boards to the blue line where Sabercats hold and send it to the opposite side. Dover again gets control. Oh, Dover's got it. If he pushes, he's going to have a good offensive chance. He gets the blue line, gets in, spins around, nice centering pass, chips it forward. Sabercats break that play up. That's a nice job, Wallace. Sabercats offense send it back in to the zone. Travis Van Winkle's stick breaks that up. We got some physical play on the boards, and they get control and we push it to neutral zone. Koa Severe pushes the puck forward to the far corner of the offensive line. We got under a minute left in play. Van Winkle sends it close. It gets through the defenseman and goes along the right side. Schaefer goes in hard into the corner, gives a good shoulder bump to the defenseman. They get control and they break out the neutral zone. Everybody loses the puck at blue line. Sam Schaefer takes possession. He's pushing it forward. He's got control of it along the near boards, goes behind the net, dekes out in front again, shot attempt, just barely goes wide. Puck wrapped around the far boards. Kaliga takes a shot. This will probably be it. Shots wide, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to be a game. It's going to be a 3-1 loss, but for game one, the Thunder got nothing to be ashamed of. They played really, really well. Good job by all the boys. It was a close game all the way around. That's a wrap. 3-1 loss by the Thunder, but there's a lot of positives these guys can take it up. Again, they got nothing to be ashamed of. For those of you who had to sit through my commentary the whole time, I appreciate you sticking with me. And we will see you again in a few hours. Have a great day.